I got this feeling inside my brains. It goes electric wavy when I make them A's. All through 4th grade, all through my school, we're flying up no ceiling when we're in our zone. I've got that sunshine in my pocket, looking forward to a good day. I feel I can do everything when I try. I can't stop myself from learning, moving up academically. We'll unlock the way we rock it, so don't stop.
Hello everybody, I hope everybody's having an amazing day today. So today we're going to get started with part 2 of strip diagrams, okay? Expressions and equations mini lesson. So we're going to go over what we learned and we're going to use that knowledge that we're going to get today to actually solve some problems. But first we need to learn about some vocabulary, okay? So I want you to go ahead and pause the video and I want you to write down the vocabulary. And I have it here in Spanish and English, okay, so don't worry about it, okay? So I'm gonna move it down just a little bit so that way, so pause right now, finish this vocabulary, either write it in English or in Spanish, okay? And then I'm gonna move it right now so that way you can pause again. Oh, excuse me. So I'm gonna pause again and you can finish the rest, okay? So pause right here. Okay, now I'm gonna move on. Alright, so here is the last of it, okay? So make sure you write that. Okay, alright, so go ahead and finish that. And then I'm gonna explain in just a few seconds. Alright, ready? Okay, so the first one is equation, okay? And remember, equations is a number sentence which shows the two quantities are equal, okay? For an example, here we have, oops, that was supposed to be another color. Here we have 4 plus 5 equals 9. That is an equation, okay? Because we have numbers, we have operation signs, and we have an equal sign, okay? An expression, okay, is a part of a number sentence that has numbers and operation signs, but does not have an equal sign, okay? So, for example here, 4 plus 5, we have numbers, operation sign, but not an equation sign. So this is not an equation, it's an expression, okay? Next one is equivalent. It means to have the same value or same amount or just the same, okay? So if I say, oh, that's the same, you're gonna say, oh, that's equivalent, okay? Lastly, we have strip diagram, which is a model that can be used to help represent mathematical problems, okay? For an example, we have a whole, and out of this whole we have 2 parts, so therefore 2 parts is equivalent to 1 whole, okay? And lastly, we have a variable, okay? A variable is a letter or symbol that stands for a number, okay? The unknown, which is we don't know. So for an example, we have C equals 4 plus 5. So 4 plus 5, what is that? Good, 9. So that means C equals 9, okay? That's what that means. It's to represent that number, the unknown. But now we know, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get started with our problem, okay? So here's the first example. Let me just move this down really quick. Okay, so let's read this. Joy had 263 baseball cards. Her mother gave her 152 more for her birthday. She wanted to organize them into 5 groups. How many cards, which will be represented by C, how many cards will be in each group? Okay, so remember, we're not trying to solve it, we're trying to create a picture that goes along with it. Okay, so what do we know? Good, that she had 263 baseball cards. Okay, what else do we know? Good, that her mother gave her 152 more for her birthday. Okay, what else do we know? Good, that she wants to organize them into 5 groups. Okay, and then lastly, the question says what? Good, how many cards or C will be in each group? And what's something important that we need to know? What's the variable? Good. That C is to represent cards. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and draw a picture. Now, do I know how many cards there are in total? I do. Okay, so you're saying I need to add 263 plus 152. Good. That would be my total, yes. Now remember, we're not trying to solve it, okay? We're just trying to create a picture of it. So what does adding 263 baseball cards and 152 more look like? Good. So let's use strip diagrams, okay? Let's just use boxes. So I'm gonna have a box right here. Okay, and I'm gonna chop it off right here. And this is gonna be 263. This is gonna be 152. And the reason why didn't I cut it in the middle? Exactly in the middle. Good, because 263 and 152 are not even. Correct. Good job. Okay. All right. So if this is gonna be my total baseball cards, I'm gonna label so that way I don't just not know what to do. This is gonna be total baseball cards. Okay. And what else do I need to know? What else do I already know that has to visualize this representation? Good, that she wants to organize them into 5 groups. Good job. Okay, so I'm gonna create another strip diagram, or strip, sorry. And I'm gonna divide this into how many? Good, 5. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and each one represents what? How many baseball cards are in each group? Good, but what variable did they give us? Good, C. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, C. Okay, so this is the strip diagram. Okay, now let's go ahead and do the equation part of it, okay? Alright, so here's the equation. And when we do the equation, we're gonna put C equals, okay, we're gonna put our variable first, C equals, but what do we know? What do we say? What's the first thing that we did? Good, that our total is what? 263 plus 152, and that will be our total baseball cards. Good. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna put these in parentheses because I'm gonna need to do this by themselves. Good. And then what do we do with the groups of 5? What about that? I said I'm gonna what am I gonna do? Good, divide by 5 because I need to know how much are in each one. Okay. So the reason why I'm not gonna do the whole thing is because I need to do everything step by step. Remember, so that's why I put in parentheses, which is little brackets. I put in parentheses the 263 plus 152. Let's go ahead and add that. 263 plus 152. 3 plus 2, 5, 6 plus 5, 11, 1 plus 2, 3 plus 1, 4. Good. So how many total baseball cards are there? Good. So now I'm going to rewrite the equation again. C equals 415 divided by 5. Okay, I just brought down the divided by 5. That's all I did. Just brought it down. Okay. All right. Now I can divide to find out how many are in each group. Okay. So 415 divided by 5. So I'm going to do my little house. What number goes inside? Good. My dividend, which is 115. What number goes outside? Good. My divisor, which is 5. Okay. And then, does McDonald's sell cheeseburgers? Okay. So, how many times can, let me just do it right here. 5 divided by, oh, sorry, my dividend goes first. 4 divided by 5, or 5 times what will equal 4 or less than 4? Good, we can't do that, so I'm going to put a 0, because that's the closest we can get to. 5 times 4, 5 times 0, because that's my quotient. 5 times 0 is 0, good. 4 minus 0, good, 4. Now bring down my 1. Okay, so now our new one is 41 divided by 5, or 5 times what will be close to 41? Good, 8. Okay, put my 8 up there. Now I multiply. 5 times 8 is what? Good, 40. Now 41 minus 40 is what? 1. Good, now I bring it down. Okay. Now my new dividend is 15, so that means 15 divided by 5, or 5 times what would equal 15? Good, 3. So put my 3 up there. 5 times 3 is what? 15, good. 15 minus 15? 0, good. Okay. So each group is going to have how many? 83. Perfect. So I'm just going to write 83 right here. 83, 83, 83, 83, 83. Perfect. Okay. So that's how we do strip diagrams. Okay. And equations. We basically know how to do this. Okay. All we're just doing is just putting it all together. Okay. We're going to do some more practice later on. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.